Hello, sir. Are there any special guidelines for today's session? Hello, ma'am. Are we audible to you?
Yes, ma'am, audible.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. We'll soon start the session.
Okay, ma'am, thank you.
Shaili, I hope we can start, Shaili.
Okay, sir.
We'll start. Other participants they can join, huh? Because of today also we have two resource person. At least we need to give time. Okay, can
Yes,
start.
sir. Sure.
Yes.
So, good evening, everyone. I welcome you all to the online faculty development program on predictive analytics and optimization for industrial application. Before that, I would like to read some guidelines for you all. I hope my screen is visible to you all. Guidelines for the today's session is: first, the session is being conducted via Microsoft Teams and hosted from Finessefleet Headquarters, Bangalore. After the session concludes, a recorded version will be made openly available and a consolidated list of recordings will be shared via email. A dedicated Q&A session will take place at the end of the talk. Participants are requested to hold their questions until then. However, you may submit your queries in advance through the Q&A section, which will be moderated. Video and audio must remain turned off unless you are speaking. If you wish to speak, please use the raise hand feature and the moderators will grant you the opportunity. Attendance will be recorded through a dedicated form which will be shared during the session. Kindly ensure that you mark your attendance by filling out the form when it will be asked. So the form was already on the screen displayed and it is also in your chat box. Everyone is requested to mark their attendance. Next, following the keynote talk and a Q&A session, a networking session will be held. Participants are encouraged to connect with peers for discussion on potential research collaboration, teaching areas, and brainstorming sessions. Please maintain professional decorum and adhere to ethical communication standards. After the session concludes, do not leave immediately. The host or moderator will end the meeting for all participants. So we have all gathered here for another insightful session, and it is truly an honor to welcome our esteemed guest, Dr. Preetha. Professor Preetha Jagannathan is a professor in the Department of Information Technology at Kongunadu College of Engineering and Technology, Tamil Nadu. With over 21 years of academic experience, she holds a PhD in medical image processing from Anna University, along with an ME in computer science and engineering and an MS in information technology. She has served as head of department for 9 years and has held key roles including NBA and NAAC coordinator, Women Empowerment Cell coordinator, and Alumni Association secretary. Her contribution extends to faculty development, student welfare, and institutional accreditation efforts. In today's first half of session, she will be delivering a keynote talk on predictive analysis in industry perspective. As we are in the virtual mode, so please accept a token of appreciation, ma'am, which is presented to you for your contribution to the Faculty Development Program 2025 as a keynote speaker held on February 3, 2025, enriching the academic discourse and fostering knowledge advancement in the field. I now request you, ma'am, to take over today's session. Thank you.
Thank you for giving a wonderful introduction, madam.
You're welcome, ma'am.
I think I can share my screen now.
Yes, ma'am, sure.
Is the screen is being visible for you all?
Yes, ma'am, it is.
Right. Thank you. Myself, Dr. Preetha, Dean Academic and IQAC of Kongunadu College of Engineering, Tamil Nadu. Actually, today the topic was perspective analysis, most trending topic we can say that. And in industry perspective, how the predictive analysis can be used and applied, and how the industry forthcoming year, future, how it will be useful. We are going to have a look on it. Generally, predictive analysis here, I want to show a short video on it. This is a robo which is being designed by AI, and the AI used to deliver the coffee or some stationary item which is being. So this AI had a machine learning techniques. It has been predefined data set has been already given to them. Here the customer is coming, but she was unable to recognize that what she wanted of. Yes.
We are not able to see your slide you want to show. The first slide is visible, not the slide you want to show.
This is not visible to you?
No, ma'am. We can only see the slide where it is predictive analysis in interest perspective, the introduction slide. Your another slide is not visible.
Okay, just a minute, ma. Now it is? No. Is it visible or not it?
No, madam. Actually, screen, we need to stop the screen and you need to change the screen, madam. Right now, only visible PPT. And again, the video which you are going to discuss, so that is not in screen.
Now,
Ma'am, share
yes.
the whole screen.
Yeah, I've given the whole screen. Now it is? No.
No.
The video is not visible to you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Just a minute. I'll come out. Now it is visible for you all.
The second slide of your PPT is visible.
Now I'm running directly the video. It is now visible, not it.
Not
No,
yet.
ma'am.
Okay, just leave it off, no issues. Right. Generally, we talk about the predictive analysis. Generally what it means is we have to give a space about how to analyze the data. Generally, we have machine learning, we have AI, data analytics, all to get together. The predictive analysis play a vital role in it, all these aspects. So what we can say from the machine learning, what it do is it is used to make a code or enable them to learn or improve the data set which we have been training it of. Whereas AI used to make the automation to be more perfect manner. And data analytics, it is used to process and interpret the data. Generally, the predictive analysis, we are able to predict the data for the future one. Generally, today what we have in AI is, it is used to train according to the data set which we have been given it of. But what the predictive analysis will do for us is, the thing is, it is used to think for the future, how, when, why this is going to be happen. Like a human, it will
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
your
your
mic
audio.
is muted.
now it is audible.
Yes, ma'am.
Is the screen is visible now?
Your PPT is visible.
Right.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, yes. My PPT is visible, no?
Yes, ma'am, it is.
Yes,
Right.
ma'am, it's visible.
So I think we start from here itself. So predictive analysis is a thing that it is used to support ML, machine learning, artificial intelligence, and data analytics. Get together of these three, we can have a thing called predictive analysis. Recently, when we have taken a survey, the thing called predictive analysis, they've taken a majority of shares and started their project on predictive analysis. Since what we still have an robo or AI with us, even we have a generative AI. Generative AI is a thing that is used to form a new thing, but the predictive analysis is the only thing which can define why, how, when we can use. Like in human, it is able to think and it is used to predict us for the future usefulity. So first we are going to see about the predictive analysis in finance. Generally now when we have a call or we can call to somebody, what is generally we can have a return. Please don't get on the spam call. You will be getting to be held it off some call. If somebody asks for your money, please don't give Aadhaar number and all this. Actually, survey itself state in the year 2024, 2,98,800 people have been occurred in this scam of the finance oriented. In this 4 crores 21 lakhs and 40,000 rupees is being scammed it off. Recently, we have been seen in a newspaper an old age person which we have a 70 lakhs in his account. By just sharing his Aadhaar card number, the scam has been occurred it off. The recent news we have been seen it off. So the predictive analysis, what it do is predict the call itself, whether the call is of spam call or what it is used to analyze and make the customers or the employee to get the easy thing. And mainly it is used for the credit score. That is, we used to get the loans from the bank. So what is our siblings are there? What is the credit score is with us? Everything can be maintained in the predictive analysis of the finance. And so we can see is we have an external evaluation and we have an internal evaluation. So the credit risk assessment will take both it off. For internal, we can take whether when we give the loan to the person, there is any business risk is there, any financial risk is there, what are the previous loan has been there with them, then what is the management risk is there, then reputation risk is there, what are the project risk is there. So these all will be given under the internal evaluation. Whereas for the external, we can have a policy risk, any sector risk is there. So these all can be checked by the predictive analysis in then finance. Now we come to the data warehousing. Since for the predictive analysis, it needs n number of data. So the data will be analyzed identifier and approval, and if it is have a scam, it will be get failure. So this is then overall how the fraud detection can be done in an predictive analysis. So thing is, we have data warehousing, so the n number of datas, then creation of the associations rule, and it has been analyzing the patterns, that is what type of pattern is used to make the fraud detection in predictive analysis, because all the people will not use the same pattern of making fraud to the people. We have different patterns being used in it of. Then customer authentication, what is the copyright will be given by the customer to make all these fraud. Then we'll create an alert message so that we can get, the customer can get an alert of it. Then comes the part of algorithm trading strategy. Actually, today we can have in trading, we have a Grow app, we have JP Mongo app, we have Trade Ideas. These are the companies which started using the predictive analysis. Actually, the share market cannot be predicted, since the ups and downs in the share market will be definitely there in the trading. But this predictive analysis, what it do, it get a past history of the company. Suppose we are putting a shares in TCL or in Tata Consultancy, or in we can have many things, that is HDFC Bank, SBI Bank, what are the things. So what the thing, it will get a clear idea about the thing called predictive analysis. That is future, these many years, this is the rate which Sensex has been improved by the Tata companies, and this is the things which has been improved by the Wipro, and this is a strategy which has been got to HDFC, or whatever the things, it can get an out structure of a strategical analysis. As a customer, we can have a look of past 10 years or 15 years history, how the company has started growth, in which month the share has started decreasing, everything we got an idea. Actually, for this, I want to say a very good example. We all have a Netflix with us. We all had an Amazon Prime with us. Since when I watch the movie Amazon Prime in my TV, I'll be getting some few movies in South oriented. I may be get it off. When you watch the movie in your place, you will be getting the which you are interested to view the movie. So what it make it of? It make in previous history that what are the movies we have been watched in Amazon Prime or Netflix or whatever Z, whatever it is. So it make in survey what type of we make the criminal movies, or we make the comedy movies, or we are interested in love oriented movies. What are the things it make in survey of it? According to that only it is used to display the movie for us. These are the movies which has been available in Netflix, or these are the movies which has been available in Amazon Prime. So this is the strategy of making the predictive, how we think, how we work. Next is what is the algorithmic trading which we have been used. We had a programmer, we used to develop it off. We can say the develop means trained, making the data trained set, making a predictive analysis. Then we generate a code. In this we can get into two. One, we can access the market situations dynamically. What are the changes are there in current? Yes. In current scenario, then we can save the time of trading, because what is the thing is, when we start the share market by the 9 till 5 o'clock or 4:30, we have to wait it off whether the ups and downs is coming in our share or not. So by making the predictive analysis, we need not to waste the time from 9 to 4:30 or 5. So this tracking can be done it off very easily by using the predictive analysis method. Then the AI for predictive maintenance. We have AI with us. So for maintaining the AI, we need called the predictive analysis. Generally, artificial intelligence is most trending topic which we have it of. Is I was audible?
Yeah, ma'am, you was. Everyone is requested to please off your mics. Ma'am, you're not audible now. You muted yourself.
Now I was,
Yes, ma'am.
are you able to see my slide?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. So the thing is, so AI for the predictive maintenance. So we need some maintenance party to also be needed, which we can take from the predictive analysis to maintain the AI. Since we are very closer to the thing called COVID, it's very good example that we can. Actually, the COVID was detected. Even the dengue in Maharashtra in the year 2022 was also detected with the help of AI by maintaining the predictive maintenance. So the thing is, the AI, we all had watched recently a short videos, I think so. In all our railways, they have been kept an AI machine. I think recently we all seen in the Insta and all the videos will be from the railway department. The thing is, in Assam, around 300 elephants was crossing the train track. So what doesn't happen? And the AI technique which is being kept in the train, it started blooming a light and making a sound it off. So when the he said, the driver said of the train that we suddenly the machine is started alarming it off, so we can stop the train. But one of the person is telling that no, this is simply AI will not work it off, so we need not to stop the train, we can. But the senior driver, he said that, like, this is the first time by keeping the AI machine for the 5 years, this is the first time it making a sound. So they have stopped the train. They have been astonished to see that when they stopped the train, more than 300 elephants of Assam was crossing the track. So we cannot say simply take as AI. Even already the AI is predicted the COVID is going to rule our nation, the thing is. But we are not serious about it. We thought that it is a machine which used to predict the information and tell us. So this is not an easy way, since they are the ruler of us. Now we can say in word of. Next, how it is implemented by using the predictive maintenance. What we do, we analyze the historical data which is being available, that is type of fever or what it is. We'll take it of all this. Then we can identify the priority, what it is. Then we can make the start of our project. Then we can move on the scale, that is what are to be added and what to be checked with the thing. Then we have to detailed plan, we have to make it off. Then with the help of AI expert, we can seek the professional help to complete the predictive analysis for the data. Then is benefits of AI in predictive maintenance. Generally, these are the few things which have been taken it off. Actually, it is used to reduce the unplanned downtime and lower operational costs, data-driven decisions, then improve the operational efficiency, then expand the assets of lifespan. This is the thing which is the way we can say the AI has a predictive maintenance. With these are the few benefits which we have it of. Then come the part of the role of data analytics in internet IoT. Generally, now we have an automatic gates, even automatic things through while coming from our car, we can on our ACs. So here the sensors play a vital role. With the help of data analytics and in IoT, how the predictive analysis is also help them to do all these things. So we can have a very good example towards this is our malls. We can have a thing. We have a sensors, even our train, metro train is very good example for this. So even our lift is basic example. We can say our lift is being, so we have an weight of this much is being entered. So it automatically stop it off. It won't do the things. So these are the basic things which we can have. We can see with an example. So these are the things which we have. That is how the IoT. So device driven for the predictive maintenance model to be created. Then we have two data sets, that is our data warehousing, that target the environmental data to be. Then we can come to the part called big data powered machine learning. So these are the things which is being used to make it off our layer of IoT analyticals. Then comes how we can make a profit by using IoT. The thing is, we have improved the operational efficiency. We can have a cost saving the things. Even when we have a previous time, the tank has been overfilled. Now we had an IoT device even in all our houses. So some alarm or bell can start ringing inside, so we can switch off the motor. So these all. So improving the customer experience it is. Then we can have a predictive analysis. So what is going to be this now, the water is overflowed, whatever we can have in predictive maintenance of it, then it is used for safety and security. It has been all, we can all connected our camera with a device called, which we can sit somewhere from the remote also. We can watch who is in front of our gate. So these are, so new revenue streams. So new projects is being supported with an IoT. So these are the things. Next, the Indian mostly support the predictive analysis for the healthcare. Recently, we have the AIMS Delhi has got their server is being hacked from China. The thing is, one of the IIT from Madras students who have been helped them to unhack the things which has been hacked, the website was being hacked. We accomplished the things. So why it has been hacked? Because the AIMS has started the things of the data of the patients to be digitalized. They started working on the digitalized. We have predictive analysis, where the hospital is used. The first hospital is Apollo. In Maharashtra also we have Kennedy Hospital. So what the Kennedy Hospital used to do, they have started for ICU unit monitoring of the patient and reporting to the patient status to the doctors. So this is done with the help of predictive analysis in the Canadian hospital. The Apollo has taken major initiative, that is 40% of the things they are working under the predictive analysis, and India's 22% of share in the next forthcoming years, they are going to apply the predictive analysis in the healthcare. Since US, then you have UK, then Russia, and then I think Germany. These are the people who are topper compared to India, who works for the predictive analysis. And TCS is also being supporter for the predictive analysis in the healthcare. Actually, we know about the blue dot, which mostly helped us in the COVID time. For the patients, we are in a position not to touch the patients and the things. So blue dot is a thing which helped us all the patients to make it easy, convenient to the doctor, and also to the thing. Many AI has taken care of the patients in the Apollo hospital. When they feel alone, the robot started singing, the robot used to discuss some stories. These all things has been happened with the help of predictive analysis. Majorly, the Apollo hospital is the thing. Even the AIMS has also started to make their record of the patients with the help of predictive analysis. And now we have a smart monitoring machines also. If a patient is been having a sugar, he had a monitoring system. We need not each and every time pluck our blood and come to know what is the sugar ratio in our body. The thing is, they had a monitoring device where they can check it off. They're monitoring, they can check what is the sugar level in their body at present. So these are many. Now we have Apple Fitbit. It is used to tell our heart rate, what is our pulse rate. So these all technologies are with the help of these things. So we have resource allocations. So for example, whether the bed has been available in the hospital or not, then hospital readmission preventions, then chronic heart problems, if I have chronic disease management, patient risk satisfaction, fraud directions, then whether the card is being valid or not, then public health surveillances, then this meditation and adherences. These are the things which is being supported for a thing called with the help of predictive analysis in the healthcare. These are the things which majorly supported of. Next come the fostering the disease outbreak. We already discussed this fostering the outbreak. We have a COVID and dengue, which is being, we can say, with the help of them only the disease got outbreak, and it is being got educated among all of us to be. then how it works is we have to collect the data, we have to make a difference what is the clean analysis, which set of data set can be used, and this then we can store in our RAG service, then we can train the data set, then we can foster it, that how the training, that is this cannot be straight, it can have also this angle, that angle, then it can be visualized. So these are the three major areas which is being used. One you called as communication, analysis and data. Next one is a resolution of treatment planning through AI algorithm. So this is all under healthcare only we have come out of. So patients outcome predictions will be there. What are the disease if a patient comes with a fever, high fever, what are the risk factors will be there in the assessment and how it can be prevented. Then what are the drugs can be given to them. Then we have a personalized treatment. What type of treatment can be recommended? Then predictive analysis for treatment response, how it will be there. Then we have an electronic health monitor. As I said, your Canadian hospital is using this. If a patient has been in ICU, then and there, half an hour once the report about the patient information goes to the doctor. Previously, the nurse used to deliver the information to the doctor. Then the doctor make a decision, make this injection or give this tablet or whatever the things are. Now the thing is they can make a direct monitoring of the patients. Then AI assists the patients for scheduling this, which is being available. And so the hospital make use of all these to the patients. Post discharge of automation calls, they can get, you got discharge active trackingly, then care cards, post discharge appointment, remote patient connectivity, then meditations and adherence, these are can be used it of. So these all, so predictive analysis majorly in the industry currently, the TCS and all is being supported for healthcare only. So the top countries which support is US, China, UK, India and Germany. And Germany.
ನಿಂದಲ್ಲ ಬಂಗಚ್ಚಿ, ದಟ್
Everyone
ಇಸ್
is
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡು
requested
ಮೊಲ,
to please
ನಿನ್
off
ಒಂದ್ಸರಿ
their
ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಲ್ಲ
mic.
ರ್ಯಾಬಿಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇನೆ, ರ್ಯಾಬಿಟ್ ಕತೆ.
Next is importance of demand fostering in e-commerce. E-commerce, the major company which has been involved is Amazon, Walmart and eBay. Is the major companies which has been involved their shares in the e-commerce using the predictive analysis. So the major share is being given by the Amazon. When we all search in an Amazon, the things are which we have been searched, but we have not bought the product. We can come as an ad while we watch some any other social media, we are getting the messages. So this is the things, demand of the product will be created by fostering us or creating us to make view of this product and make the product to be bought from our side. And so this is the thing. So the importance of demand fostering in e-commerce. So the major shared company are Amazon, Flipkart and Walmart are the major company who put their shares of e-commerce in the predictive analysis. Then this is the importance of demand fostering is we'll get help from for sales, reduce the risk and help to optimize our budget, ensure the adequate cash flow in our business, then refine your sales and pricing strategy can be improved while we are and seller towards it off. How they divide the customer behavior. Actually, they divide the customer behavior using demography, that is based on their age, gender and education, occupation and this. Then geography based on their location, their culture, then we can have their climate also can be sent it off. Then we have an behavior, the way what type of product they like it off, that is they what type of buying, usage and all this. Next is technography, what type of technology they have used it off. Recently, that is 3 days back, we have been read an article, I think so, in the newspaper. A product in online in Walmart itself, and client is buying up that is a product for his house, like tomato, vegetables, a few vegetables and greeneries, groceries from the thing. When she started buying from her Apple mobile, the cost of the product was shown as high. Whereas the same product next, one of her friend is buying nearby high by using an Android phone, the cost has been reduced to 20 to 30 rupees per kg. So when they got deducted, even see how they are being dividing the behavior of. So one customer is buying the same product by using an Apple mobile, the cost is being shown as high. Similarly, the same product is being bought from one of the other customer by using an Android, the thing. So this is the way they divide the customer. So that's why they used to divide age, gender, and where location they are, south or west or north side. So what is their, they like it of, this is you called as customer behavior segmentations. So this is the why, how they divide the customers to be of. Next one is inventory management. This is a vital role. We are the investor, so we want to invest on something. So we make a thing which we used to see in the, which one is easier for us, which is more cheaper to us. So this inventory management play a vital role in this predictive analysis, which we can see what are the elements is being used under this. So forecast the demand, then sometimes we may see in the onions or potato has been stored it off. Suddenly we can say the same onion will be with the rate of 30 rupees per kg. Suddenly it had a grass increase in the onion rate to 50 or 60 or something. This, so this how they create a market, how they create the demand of it. So the foster the demand, then inventory of can be restocked, then inventory level, then inventory storage. This is the thing they've been called of. Next come the cyber security for predictive analysis. Generally, we all think that we are secure. No, we are not secure. Each and every activity of us is being monitored by our mobile itself. By our mobile is a thing which is a thing. So the Infosys, CTS and Wipro are the companies who invest the predictive analysis for the cyber security. Now, already we know the CTS itself, they have been clearly said that there are more vacancies. Even they started recruiting on the candidate who are work under the cyber security. I think which we have been seen it of. Recently, they have put in vacancy. The students who are being cyber security expert, they have been called for an interview for the 2024 batch itself. We have it of. So the Infosys, CTS and IBM and Wipro are the company and who are the investor of the predictive analysis in the cyber security. How it is? So they are predictive modeling it off, they are monitoring and analyzing it off, and then identifying the potential security risk in it off, threat intelligence and behavior. Previously, the cyber security who are been using it off, what they do it off, after the completion of a day, 24 hours, they used to get the report it off. By using predictive analysis, we can get the information about the threats then and there itself. So this is the why they started using the cyber security in the predictive analysis. Then we can have a supply chain optimization. Generally, the supply chain optimization is a thing who used to get in e-commerce data, are they the person who can get in supply of data or information to the other end. Actually, when we fill one Google form or we have been registered a thing in one thing, we can get in messages from lots of messages from the thing where we have already stored somewhere our data has been got stored. We started getting the data of all these. So this is the strategy which is being used for the supply chain optimization. Then we have vendor management, we have in customer service, then we have in warehouse management, then we have an inventory management, then we have an human resource management. So these all are comes together, which is being used for the supply chain management. This is. Then we have real-time analytics. Real-time analytics is a thing which is being used to do the projects of capstone projects in real time by using the sustainable development, which can be done by using the predictive analysis. Because when we want to do a capstone project in sustainability, we need the project to be know the future of it and to be predicted how the past was it. So this can be done with the help of real-time analytics. So we have to collect the real data, we have to process it off, then we have to explore and visualize it off. So this is the how we make it to be. Then how does AI driven decision making really work is we have Tesla car with us. I think recently we all know about Tesla cars. The thing is, it identify when a customer comes to the nearer to the car. So now mostly in Dubai, 30% of car as automation. So thing is, they are making the manpower to be reduced. They want to use the manpower brains to more innovation and more research it off. So that's why these all has started ruling us, we can say. So this is the thing, what are the industries which is being used and which is being done. Any thing you want to ask us something, we can have an open discussion. So this is the sample data decision making of the process. We should have a clarity of objective. We have to collect the data, we have to prepare the data, then visualize, then analyze, then we have to communicate, then 2% only we have to make the decisions. But the 90% of decisions is depend upon this. These are the major area which then we have to implement the change, then we have to start monitoring. This is a thing. Anything we can have a discussion so that we can have.
Anyone has any questions, please post your questions in the chat box, or you can unmute yourself and ask the question.
The survey itself say that the Microsoft, IBM, Oracle, and Google are the industry in 2025. 25% of their share is going to be under the predictive analysis. They're going to start their projects to do under it off. I think there is no
Ma'am,
question.
AI agents, can they be used in predictive analytics?
Definitely, the AI agent has to be trained and then only we can use it for the predictive analysis.
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am. I guess there are no more questions.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
you so
you.
much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you all. I think the evening is a busy schedule for all of you. Meanwhile, you had a patient to listen all these things. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your
Thank you
hard
for
work.
the organizer and the entire team for taking a great initiative to organize these kind of new trending technological topic, which will be useful for the faculty. And my special thanks to Venkatesh, Dr. Venkatesh, HOD of AADS department, for supporting all the faculty members to be in a group and to share more knowledge of the things. Thank you.
Thank you to you also, ma'am, for your time and hard work. I'm sure everyone enjoyed your session today, and we hope to collaborate with you again in the future.
Sure. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. The next session will be started soon. Hello, sir. Are we audible to you?
Whether my voice is audible?
You are audible, ma'am.
Whether my voice is audible? Hello? Hello? Ma'am? Hello?
Hello, am I audible, sir?
Yes, ma'am, you are audible.
Okay, thank you. Hello, everyone. So we welcome you, sir, to today's session. Professor Senthil Kumar. He is an assistant professor at Vellore Institute of Technology, Chennai. He earned his PhD in fault diagnosis of VSI feed induction motor drives from Anna University, Chennai, in March 2021. With over 11.5 years of academic experience, he has published 55 plus research papers in reputed journals and conferences with the highest impact factor of 11.7. He serves as an editor and reviewer for several international journals. His research interest includes fault diagnosis of AC or DC drives, machine learning, renewable energy integration, and optimization in smart grids. In today's second half of session, he will be delivering a keynote talk on predictive analytics using machine learning for industrial application. As we are in the virtual mode, so please accept a token of appreciation, sir, which is presented to you for your contribution to the Faculty Development Program 2025 as a keynote speaker held on February 3-8, 2025, enriching the academic discourse and fostering knowledge advancement in the field. I now request you, sir, to please proceed further and start today's session. Thank you.
Sir, not audible. Sir, not audible.
Please unmute yourself.
Sir, you are requested to please unmute yourself.
I have already unmuted, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Now you're audible,
Oh, okay, okay.
but your voice is coming very less.
Now is it okay, ma'am?
Okay, ma'am. Okay, sir. Sorry.
Okay. Good evening, Professor. I would like to my sincere thanks to management of Sanjivani University and Finessefleet Foundation for this wonderful opportunity to share insights about predictive analytics using machine learning for industrial applications. Also, I would like my sincere thanks to Dr. K. Venkadeshan, head of the Department of AIDS, for inviting me to handle this session. So today in this session, we are going to discuss about the predictive analytics using machine learning. So before that, in my presentation, just a minute. Presentations, first we discuss about overview about predictive analysis, then how machine learning will be contributed for the predictive analytics. Then we will see one simple case study for related to energy industries. We will give some sample data how the machine learning will be finding that exact solution. So these are things I am planning for that. So what is the meaning of predictive analytics? In the sense, all you were aware about that, you are attending some session. So I just gave an overview. So predictive analytics mainly we are using some statistical algorithm. So machine learning under the one of the part will be predictive analysis. So we using some machine learning algorithms by using some based on the past data, it will be predict some future outcomes. So that is the role of the predictive analysis. So one of the key algorithms used for predictive analysis is machine learning. So in that machine learning, we can use supervised, unsupervised, and reinforcement also. So mainly we can use under supervising, whether it comes under the classification problem or regression problem. So we can use based on that situations. So mainly the predictive analysis mainly used for the risk assessment and financial, the investment, then market basket analysis, then predicting the energy in the future, fault identification. So these kind of things we need this kind of applications for predictive analysis. So predictive analysis techniques in the sense it will comprise the entire things like an forecasting problem, how the weather condition will be coming within future days, then regression analysis, then classification, whether we can use for binary or multi-label classification. This kind of applications we can use. Then another one is also clustering also. Sometimes we are having the clumsy of data in the sense how it can be cluster a small group. So that kind of predictive analysis also we can be used that. Then apart from that, conventional neural networks model like ANN, then futuristic like RNN, then CNN. So these kind of applications we can use predictive analysis techniques. So here the main thing about the predictive analysis, there are 6 steps are there. First, we need to identify the exact project, then data collection. And data collection in the sense we can use some websites will be there for data collections, but real-time data is highly essential for that predictive analysis applications. Then apart from that, some data pre-processing technique is there because we collected the plenty of data. So we have to do some process for data pre-processing. We need to do some process. Only then if you develop some algorithm in the sense it will be good. Because while using machine learning, background it will come probability and statistics way is only backgroundly working. So if we give a proper amount of data only, we can use a machine learning in the correct manner. So while using the data, after selecting the algorithm, we create a predictive model like an classification or regression model. Finally, the model will be developed. This is the general process we are using in the predictive analysis techniques. So there are 6 steps are there. First, you collect the data analysis, preparing the data. So for analyzing of the data, there are plenty of websites also there, open source softwares also there like Nime Analytics, or you can use the data pre-processing directly. So, but give a proper amount of data or any if your data is noisy in the presented in the sense, we have to do some process like a feature mean calculation of the mean value or future scaling. This process we have to do that while using the predictive analysis process. One small differences, but in predictive analysis and machine learning. So machine learning is a computational process, but predictive analysis, conventional statistic process will be presented like a linear regression or ARIMA process. These are the backgroundly working. Machine learning fully probability way concept, we will predicting the model. So that is the differences will be there indeed. But predictive analytics using machine learning, we can be as a one of the we can use one of the tool for in predictive analysis. Machine learning is a tool for a predictive analytical applications. This is where we can take. Okay, so but machine learning some standard rule we are following. We need some large amount of data sets. Otherwise, underfitting and overfitting problem may come. Sometimes we use if we use a very less amount of data, accuracy will be affected. So these are things mainly we need to consider while before using the machine learning algorithm. Okay, so we can use the machine learning algorithm for predictive analysis applications like a future estimation. But machine learning will be machine learning will be estimated the future prediction, but it will be learning that based on the data what you are uploading, whatever data you are uploaded, it will try to extract the features. Then algorithms will be properly working.
இது ரெசிடேஷன் வந்து வீல்ஸ் ஆன் தி பஸ் தெரியுமா? சூப்பர். அது வேற பாட்டு பாடணும்.
Kindly mute ma'am actually. So next we need some industrial application, right, for today's topic. So industry means there are plenty of industries are the financial industry, market basket analysis. Then energy is also one of the industries. So we see some small amount of energy demand, energy applications. So before identifying of the fault, so we have to do some predictive analysis. Suppose any faults have been occurred in the sense, it will be affect the entire manufacturing process. So we need a large amount of data for analyzing. So predictive maintenance for any kind of industries applications. The demand forecasting and the inventory optimizations. Whenever any energy is needed to the nearby industries, we can supply that. So that amount of data we can use predictive analysis data. Then quality control, then effective energy management and the efficiency. There are plenty of power and management tools are there for these energy management strategies. So whenever any one of the sources will be cut down in the sense, we can use some other sources like battery or supercapacitor. These kind of energy related applications now these predictive analysis machine learning concept are now highly is preferable in compared to the conventional sites. So we see some applications. So predicting about the sales, that is one of the applications about predictive analysis. So predictive analysis under the basket, we have some forecasting planning. Okay, forecasting. Then suppose you are predictive analysis in the risk analysis. So these kind of investment related things we need a large amount of data. So that kind of things we can use as predictive analytics. So apart from that, market campaign. Suppose how the customers are likely more like videos or Netflix, or suppose I am liking to watch cinematic related film in the sense or comedy related film in the sense we can get a data. So computer itself they can analyzing the data and predicting that what are the customers are more likely about the particular product. So that is one of the applications about the predictive analytics like marketing campaign. Then another important application is medical side. So medical side in the sense before the patient can be affected as a large high amount of diseases, before occurring the high amount of diseases, we can easily predict the diagnosis in the sense that is one of the main applications we can use the predictive analytic techniques. So these are some applications. For identifying the applications, we need one tool. Okay, so that is the tool is machine learning. So today class we will see about some machine learning tools applications, and we also do that some important process like a data pre-processing. Then what are the another tool will be there like a MATLAB platform is also there for analytic of the tooling, analytic of that machine learning. And apart from that, we will see some I have on data related to the panel side. So how it will be in using some different kind of machine learning algorithm for predicting that failures. So this will discuss now. So predictive analysis techniques is first one is a classification model. So classification in the sense there are some algorithms are there, decision tree algorithm, random forest algorithm, text analysis, support vector machines, naive Bayes classifier. Apart from naive Bayes classifier, decision tree algorithm, random forest algorithm, we can commonly used for regression applications and classification. Both we can use. Then clustering algorithms also there. So clustering algorithm in the sense K means clustering algorithm, principal component analysis, then linkage techniques, hierarchical clustering algorithm. So these are some algorithms are using that for clustering about the data. So that is in clustering also we can be used. Regression, linear regression, multi-linear also, single linear, simple linear, multilinear we can prefer. Then logistic regressions like S kind of predictive model. Then next one is a neural network. So neural networks means we can be at a simple neural networks, feed forward network, back propagation network, then like a deep learning concept, RNN, recurrent neural network, and convolution neural network. These all are combinedly presented as a methodologies for a predictive analysis. So we can use a machine learning for analytic all these cases. Apart from the time series analysis also there. So the diagram, right diagram represents the notation about the decision tree, the predictive model, random forest and neural networks diagram. So this is how AI will be contributed in the energy domain, energy sector. So the energy industries, how it can be contributed. So normally in conventional sites only we can get a power from the EB side. But nowadays bidirectional way also we can distribute the power to the grid as well as the vehicles also. So AI is contributed a lot here. So continuously we are collecting the data related about a particular home voltage, current, power. Then we can give the data. Now your data can be stored in the cloud, or we can use some IoT platforms. Your data can be previously monitored. Suppose if any energy demand is required in the sense we can provide the data. We can provide the energy to the neighboring person, or we can sell our energy to the government. So that market structures also will be presented. Now we start from machine learning. So machine learning we know that as we are most of them have computer background. You know that it is a predictive analysis. What is that? Computers can ability to learn without any complexity programs. So that is that because we can use that machine learning in a different platform. I am preferable to use that Google Colab. Okay, so some students, some faculty may be used in the SILE directly. We can use the Jupyter or some other platforms also may be preferred. So, but even though it is directly comes under the AI tool, so if we find any error in the sense, we can automatically identify the error and we can easily rectify it into particular program. We rectify the error in the particular program. So it isn't without any complexity program. You can estimate the future based on the past data and the present data. So that is the machine learning. So we can use the machine learning in various kind of industries. So as I am from electrical side. So I just showed one or two applications related to the AI. So here machine learning, we can be predicting the condition monitoring about the machines. If any fault will be occur in the machines, in the sense continuously we can get a data, like if any signals or if any fault will be occur in the current means, so immediately the current will be distorted. We can easily identify the particular fault. So apart from that, not only our electrical side or all kind of data, we may collect the plenty of data. So if we collect the plenty of data means we should give that more weightages for training, not a testing. So some of them have 100% trained your data. So 100% trained, that the accuracy will be get affected. Also, it is not a good. So we need to whether the after training about your system, whether it will be properly working or not, we have to check. So what are the data you are collecting? You split the data like 80% or 20% or 70%.
Everybody got that said buffalo milk today in the morning. Free sample they distributed.
You got free sample of what?
Buffalo milk, they have not got.
Okay. So 70% of the training data or 30% of the training data. So whatever may be here, you have to freeze some amount of more weightages for training and testing about the data. Then you can make a decision. You can use any kind of algorithm. So within the data pre-processing itself, we have to fix that the data for training or testing. Then in machine learning model, we can be used for that power station. How much power every day we are generating, because now future smart grid also will be presented. So in that smart grid also, ML model will predict in that which customers have highly energy producers, that based on the data we can be transfer the power, or we can use some electrical vehicle also for charging the batteries. Then apart from that, now we comes for renewable energy sites. So there are different faults also presented, like open circuit, short circuit, and different partial conditions also may be presented. So during that kind of situations also, we can use our machine learning. We can get a data. So it is one of the applications. So how we can collect the data? So mostly this one comes on the electrical side. So voltage, current will be presented. Each fault having different characteristics. Like a open circuit fault now, voltage will be presented, current will be 0. Short circuit fault now, current is presented, voltage will be 0. So we continuously monitoring the ranges and identify that actual data related to your fault or not. Fault means you can give 1 or 0. Not fault means one binary way you can be split the data, then train the system. Then we can use some classification matrices, check the accuracy for different kind of algorithms. So that is the way we can use the machine learning here. So we can predicting that. So in this kind of situation, what kind of fault will come, we can use in that by using some matrices, we can check our answer based on the algorithm. As we may aware about that, we cannot tell that which algorithm having the higher number of efficiency. Each algorithm having unique characteristics. Based on the probability way, only we can tell that this algorithm is a better one. So we need to collect the data first, then we train the system for different kind of algorithm, then we come to our conclusion. This kind of situation, this algorithm have better performer. This way we can be fix that. And energy management also already we discussed. So for example, this structure, not explaining about electrical side, just to understand, the input 1 will be there, PV panel is working will be there. If PV panel is not working, in the sense battery and supercapacitor will supply the power. So here how machine learning will be contributed. So continuously we have to monitor the voltage value, current value of the PV panel and the battery and the supercapacitor. Okay, if any changes are presented in the grid side or voltage panel and current panel side, if any deviations are there, immediately we can be adjust that. We can know that this problem will be there. So machine learning will predicting that some problem will be there. Or here we can use for regression analysis. When this kind of situation, we can be use the battery as one of the energy sources. Actually, it is a grid is purely dependent upon the PV panel, but if any failure can be occur, in the sense battery will be supplied. So that kind of future predictions we can use here as one of the technique. So here actually neural network I have already used. So now we are trying for using some machine learning concept. Here neural network means what is the neural network contribution here? So here current will be the battery current and supercapacitor current taken as the input value. We train the system. So we can use that normal single layer, sorry, it's not a single layer perceptron. we can use the back propagation network. That is only more error will be there, but we can reduce the reduce the very minimum amount of hidden layer. We train the system and we'll predict the exact current value for the systems. Okay, so current as the input value. Then based on that, we can estimate the charge of the state of charge about a battery and the supercapacitor. So this is one of the application, but here neural network is contributing for a prediction of the supercapacitor and battery SOC, state of charge. Also sometimes now battery swapping stations are now we are seeing in all over India. So whenever your battery will be depleted, we can use some another sources, like immediately we can swap your battery for rechargeable to non-reachable to rechargeable one with a short span of time. The difficulty here is it is very difficult to find the where location will be presented, nearby location will be presented. So we can use some machine learning algorithms for identification about this location based on the data. So what are the locations are there related to the ML side battery swapping station? We have to identify as one of the data and train your system. This is the way we can use the machine learning for predictive analysis. So this is for some website or some platforms are there. MATLAB, we can use the MATLAB for predictive analysis. We can use the machine learning options in there. So Google Colab, I am using the Google Colab and MATLAB only. You may use the different kind of applications also there. It's also open source software. You can use it there. Then Google website is there for data collection. So just for you taken as one references only, but real-time data try to collect that and train your system. We can visualize that how much accuracy of machine learning is backgroundly working. So apart from that, Jupyter, H2O.ai, PyTorch, Data Robot also is there for different kind of platform. Because it's purely on Python coding only presented. Suppose if you are not interested in the coding, you can directly use that. If you have a data, directly you can use MATLAB also for visualizing your plots like a classification or regression. Then apart from that, machine learning and data science tools is presented. TensorFlow and Keras we can use for data deep learning models or a neural network model. We can use these two parts. So scikit-learn means whenever it's a open source library, we can use that. For example, like initial MATLAB plot library or plot libraries or pandas libraries. So we can, it's backgroundly working in the cloud platform. So that is scikit-learn and PyTorch is working. Especially MATLAB machine learning toolbox will be there. Machine learning toolbox in the sense in apps there are classification trainer will be classification is presented, then regression also presented. So you have some valid amount of data and you can train the system. There are two options are there, different kind of options are there. So MATLAB also one of the platform, but there is no necessary any complexity codings. You have to upload the data. Okay, data pre-processing properly done, then select the algorithms for your particular applications. So visualization tools is the Tableau and MATLAB library. So MATLAB library normally we are plotting two-dimensional plot. Then Tableau is also there for raw amount of data will be done. We can easily visualize, and Seaborn will be there for visualization library. Suppose we are having different kind of color waveforms in a graphical way, in the sense we can use the Seaborn. Mostly while visualizing the confusion matrix in the data pre-processing. So in any kind of algorithms we can use the Seaborn. So Seaborn means it looks like a temporary heat map diagram. So we can call for particularly we are seeing any kind of classification algorithm, we call for Seaborn. So there are different kind of algorithms are there. Decision tree, random forest, neural networks, Bayesian inference learning, support vector machines, CNN mainly here used for image processing applications only. Suppose it is not only the data related to the Excel, you can use .csv, .image file. Okay, so image file means CNN will be good for analytics your images, image processing applications we can prefer. So these are the main part about machine learning while using. But predictive analysis in the sense, today we'll see about supervised learning only. So regression and classifications we can take as one of the part. Learning associations means this associative rule meaning it is comes under the unsupervised learning. Suppose if you have any different kind of product will be there. Suppose if you want to analysis which customers are more likely any combinational product. So that kind of analysis is mainly used for a financial investment or market basket analysis. Supermarket analysis. Supermarket analysis means in the supermarket how many product are customers are more likely bought the particular product. These kind of applications we can use the associative rule mining, which is comes under the unsupervised learning network. But we have plenty of data will be there. So for analyzing this one. Apart from that, we can use any kind of algorithm. We have to consider two cases while seeing your output. One is the underfitting, another one is the overfitting. Okay, so your machine learning should not be a 100% one, also should not be a very less than 50% or 60% one. 100% means there is a overfitting. So exactly trained the data in the sense that are not good while uploading your data. That is also we need to consider. So compulsory because whenever we are going to see the confusion matrix, suppose more amount of analytics or in a deep way, the confusion matrix may presented. Sometimes it may your answer is yes, it may predicted as no. Suppose your answer is no, sometimes it predicted as. So these kind of things we can be visualized. So confusion matrix will come. So here accuracy is 100% is presented, means that is called overfitting. Underfitting means less than 50% or 60% accuracy. So underfitting problem why mostly come in the sense data. Suppose you are uploading very minimum amount of data in the sense this underfitting problem will come. So while uploading the data itself, we have to give the more amount of data, like to 300 data, 3000 data. Okay, we can be given up. So that is the way we can use the underfitting and overfitting model. Before using the algorithm, first we need to complete the data pre-processing steps. So there are 7 steps are there. Getting the data set, you can use the Google source or any other kind of machine learning toolbox, machine learning data repository also there. Okay, then fix the libraries. So library in the sense we can give for some basic MATLAB plot libraries. Okay, then you upload the data. Okay, after uploading the data, your file name should be same, like coding part, and your file name should be same. Okay, also you check that if any missing data are presented. Suppose you are providing some missing data in the sense, we can if any missing data is presented in the sense, we can take as a mean value. Okay, you can delete the data or delete the particular row of the data, or you can take the mean value of the entire part. So that is one of the process. Then do encoding process. Okay, suppose if any characters names are presented in your data, you can give us some name. You give us some different key 101 or 001. This is the way we can give, that is encoding process. Then give some weightages for splitting the data set and for training and testing. So already we discussed. So training 80% and testing 20% or 70% training and 30% testing. Last one is feature scaling. Suppose your value having the large number of variations are there in the sense, it is very difficult to learn it. Difficult to learn the system. So suppose first value will be 1, second value will be 1000, third value will be 1 lakh in the sense, it is very difficult to train the system. So what we will do in the sense, we can use the, there are 2 methods are there for feature scaling. One is a normalization and standardization. So normalization now, what are the data will be there? The data will be converted into 0 to 1. That is that is an backgroundly the statistic formula will be there. Okay, so x minus minimum divided by max minus minimum amount of value in the particular data. So it will be value will come 0 to 1. Another way is there, that is an standardization. So your value will be converted into -1 to 1 or -3 to +3. So that ranges we have splitted in the sense after training about your system, it will be having some more amount of efficiency. So these all process we have to do before applying the any kind of algorithms. Okay, so that so these all 7 process we have to do before doing any kind of algorithms. Example, this is the one data will be there. So in the data, so the age in that age this column 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7th column and the salary 5th column data is not presented. So here it is a missing data. Now if I upload the data in the Python platform, it will take as a NaN. NaN means not available number it will take. So we have to do that process. So before applying that, we need to check, or otherwise the data pre-processing itself, it will be considered for this non-availability of numbers. Just I want to show that one coding related to the data pre-processing. I think screen is visible to you. I am using in the Google Colab platform. Just I show that how the data pre-processing is working before applying the algorithm. So now I opened the coding. So initially I import the libraries, import numpy as NP numerical terms. So NP I just consider because this NP will become for the remaining part also. Then MATLAB library.pyplot as PLT, because I am going to, if you want to view some waveform in the sense, you can call for this. Then pandas is nothing but a data handling. So that is nothing as I consider PD. So because these three terms, next part, so just I run that. So tick mark will come. So okay, we are running the coding in a correct way. So just I am uploaded the data. So the data will be already I showed to you the same same values which are placed in the PPT, the same data. So the same name. Okay, then take colon minus 1, that is an eliminate the last value. Okay, remaining all are x value. Then normal minus 1, it will be considered as a y value in the data. Okay, so print x if you are providing in the sense, or if you give x or only x also, the value will come, but in terms of array formatly presented. So print x now value will be displayed, what other data will be there. So in the data you just see that here NaN is presented because you know that the data I didn't give any number, and type print y. Okay, so we know that the non-availability of number NaN presented, but I need some number. So I go for a encoding process. Okay, so first 1 to 3 columns I am using the encoding process. If any missing values are that like NaN, we are giving some strategy about mean value. Okay, so after using this part, now we run the code. Okay, so the NaN number, now we see some numerical terms will be presented. Even here also some numerical values are presented. So now we have a proper number of x value and the proper number of y value. But here the France, Spain is nothing but a characteristic values are there. But here also I need some number. So I go for a encoding process. Okay, so encoder, I just call for the one hot encoder. Okay, so here all that values will be, you give some number. Okay, so now for example France now it will be considered as 100 and Spain now 001. It will be identify some numbers and it will be changed. Similarly in Y also label, that is called label encoder. In the label encoder also yes or no will be considered 01001. For example no na it will take us a 0, yes na it will take us 1. So every process we have completed. Next one is we have to give some weightages for training and testing. Okay, so import training and testing of splitting of data. So we give for test size 0.2. Test size 0.2 na training data will be 80%. Totally 100%, 20% data we give for a testing value. So 80% training data will be there. So totally we uploaded the 10 data. So 10 data 0.2 na 80% for training. So first 8 data we have taken for training and last 2 data we check for testing. So similar way we can print your training value and testing value. So testing value only 20%, right? So only 2 values will be presented. So this is the way we can be check your things. After that, we go for a feature scaling. Okay, suppose large amount of values will be there now, we go for a feature scale. So here we are using the standardization tools we are using. So standardization tools means your value will become as -1 to +1 or -3 to +3. So we have to use these three ranges. So if we splitting the values and we see in the sense your large number of values like here 38.7 52,000 83,000 large number of variation now converted into one small ranges. Okay, so these all 7 process we have to do before applying the algorithms. Okay, the same way here actually the MATLAB also here there are different kind of tools are there, but mainly we can use for directly classification and regression techniques. Even data pre-processing also we can do. So we'll explaining the classification. I'll tell that. But here also we can be just if you want you can be check your data like here for example classification learner. If I am uploading the data here. For example, here I just upload on Excel data. We can check that window will open. So in that you just see here, here I didn't give any number. So that will be class NAN. Here also it will be called, it will be an NAN. Then we can use some strategies. Okay, so here it shows no response because just I am uploading the data here, non-availability of number will be there. So here also we can be check that your data pre-processing techniques. Okay, so I'll upload some other data for viewing the results like an confusion matrix, other kind of things. So this is a data pre-processing. Okay, so this is the way we can be check your data whether your data will be validated or not. You know very well there are 3 types of learning is the machine learning: supervised, unsupervised, and reinforcement. So most of them have already known these algorithms basics wise. What is supervised learning, unsupervised learning? So mainly here in this session we are going to discuss about a classification and regressions only. So classification problem we can take or regression problem. One problem we can take and we'll see that. So classifications means your value will be in a binary or multi-label like a true or false or 0 or 1 or multi-label or multi-class. These kind of applications your output will be there in the sense that is classification. Regressions means directly in terms of value like a house price prediction, weather prediction, stock price prediction, salary prediction. So these amount of things are regression analysis. So there are different kind of algorithms are there, but mostly the decision tree and the support vector machines all are comes under the regression class. We can use the both logics, but classification only the naive based classifier is that is only we can use for classification. Similarly, regressions, linear regression, logistic regression is there. That is only for regression analysis. So combinationally some algorithms are there, especially for classification and regression also some algorithms are there. So first diagram will be a classification. It looks like an predictive model type. Second one is an regression. So classification means some matrices are there, whether you can use for some matrices like an accuracy or some other things are there. We'll see in upcoming slide. So we use some different kind of classification or different kind of regression algorithm, but in order to verify your answers, we are using some matrices. Okay, so first we see the classification matrices. So classification means first one is confusion matrix. This is mainly used for only classification algorithm. You are uploading some different kind of data. The machine learning is trained in your system. After training about the data, sometimes you are after uploading your data. Sometimes answer is yes, it may predict it as no. Sometimes answer is no, it will predict it as yes. Okay, so we give 4 names are there: true positive, true negative, false positive, and false negative. So these all 4 we can see in terms of one square boxes like a 2x2 matrices. Okay, so all your data after training process, it will be become as one 2x2 matrix. That is called confusion matrix. Second one is accuracy. Okay, so how accurately it will be defined that how the way, suppose you're having 100 data, 80% only correctly predicted, in the sense it's nothing but if answer is predicted yes, yes, actual yes. If predicted is no, actual no. These kind of things is called accuracy. Accuracy is estimated, because only then we can know that which algorithm is better performing during the situation. So accuracy is major part. Next one is precision. How many correctly predicted actually turned to be a positive? Your total positive, how many correctly predicted? That is called precision. Then recall, there are two types is there. One is sensitivity, another one is specificity. Sensitivity concentrate actual positive case, specificity concentrate actual negative cases. So formulas are there. Then finally F1 score. So idea about the relation between your precision and recall, that is called F1 score. This is called confusion matrix. True positive and true negative, false positive and false negative. We need to create the matrices. So this is a formula is there for calculating these all kind of values. These answers, this accuracy, precision, specificity, recall, F1 score is needed whether your algorithm is properly worked or not. So based on the accuracy itself, we may identify the problem. Suppose you are having the less number of accuracy, the problem is your data. You are uploading very less amount of data, as well as that some missed numbers, okay, or some irrelevant data, noisy data also may be presented. So these are the some parameters are there for checking the answers. So manually we can easily calculate it. Okay, suppose your minimum amount of data. Okay, so there are 4 categories there. Okay, first one is true positive. True positive means what is that? Your 80 emails are actually spam, which is correctly predicted as identify 60 as a spam in the sense that is called true positive. So totally 200 mails are there. Predicted is 80 mails. Among the predicted of 80 mails, 60 is correctly predicted. That is called true positive. 120 email is actually it is a not spam, but it is correctly predicted as a not spam in the sense that is called true negative. Similarly, among the 200 emails, the models incorrectly identified 20 non-spam emails as a spam mail. So false positive. Then oppositely, 20 spam mails it identifies as a non-spam mails. That is called false negative. We have to identify the 4 cases in manually. Then we can check the answers. So accuracy is 80%. The remaining all are 70%, 75%. Recall 75. Precision 75%. This is way we can be calculated. So now it is manually, it is okay. Okay, so now we can be check that part in the algorithms. So here I just want to show one data regarding to the classification. So these are data matrices. Okay. Suppose I have some 2 data. One is an actual data. Second one is a predicted data. Okay. So for example, actual is 1, predicted is 0. Or predicted is 0, actual is 1. Suppose we consider that one data will be the actual case and the predicted cases. So all should have a same number. Just I save the data. Okay, so now using for a classification process. So here it is a general library, right? Input pyplot as plot, and pandas. Seaborn is because we are going to see the confusion matrix with the different color waveforms. So I use Seaborn. Then numerical terms is there. So numpy I just call that. Okay, next I need to upload the data. So I just upload this data matrices. File name should be same. Then column 0 we can consider as X, column 1 will be considered as Y. One is actual case, another one is a predicted case. Okay, just we type print classification report X comma Y. So before importing directly, before calculating the print value, you have to call for here as an library import a confusion matrix and the classification report underscore report. Then you just classification report of X comma Y. Now you got some different answer, right? Precision, recall, FN score, and the support value. Support value comes under that associated rule mining part. Support is also not necessary, but precision, recall, FN score we should be calculated. We can directly know that and note down the accuracy about this algorithm. It's some algorithm we can be trained. We can use any kind of algorithms. Okay, after your but you should have actual data. So actual data, machine learning predicted data. After these two values you upload here and verify the answers. 94% here accuracy is present about 96% of accuracy data will be there. So apart from that we can show that confusion matrix. Okay, so confusion matrix X comma Y, you can give some name AX SNS dot heat map. So this diagram is it's nothing but a heat map diagram. Okay, CM is confusion matrix. Annotation is true or false. Annotation is nothing but a boolean. Is nothing but a boolean. Then color map will be BU PU. So blue color and pink color. So format will be general. So after that you can check the coding. Suppose the same kind of answer we want to show in terms, because now we have some results. So we want to save some results in the sense same it can be given as label X part, Y part. Okay, then plot to save figure is you can give any kind of name. After seeing the result, just you run that. Your results will be saved here in terms of PDF. This is the way we can be save the answers. So this for classification matrices. This is the way we can download your part. So this is the classification matrices. So an example, same way, suppose actual condition good, predicted condition is good in the sense we can be take similar way, we can be check that values in terms of coding. See that. Some algorithms are there, support vector machine. Then in the support vector machines, we can find that data point in extreme data points. Based on the extreme data points, we found that support vectors and the optimal hyperplane. Then backgroundly this machine learning is working. Next one is decision tree algorithm. So decision tree in the sense it is a graphical representation about or getting a possible solution. So all the data we will be changes in terms of the tree. So tree means initially we need a root tree, that is a base node is necessary from the root node. So from the root node, remaining tree will be developed. So here we can use some two different kind of algorithms in the decision tree, like ID3 algorithm and ID3 way and Gini index methodologies. We can be preferable in the decision tree algorithms. So simple, we ask that decision node and the leaf node we are calculating. So already you may aware about decision part. It will be consider whether you can accept the offer or decline the offer. It is nothing but the decision node and the leaf node. Okay, so decision node and leaf node way it will be concentrating towards the target values. Time constraint. The algorithms are background working. There are two methodologies there. One is information gain, another one is Gini index methodology. ID3 algorithms are using. So these are formula background working in about information gain methodology like ID3 algorithms and the Gini index methodology. So 1 minus summation of j probability of j square. Okay, suppose one example how background it is working. Suppose we have a total amount of data will be there. Total amount of 14 amount of data will be each one having the different scenario. Outlook, temperature, humidity, wind will be there. In that condition, some output will be presented. So how it is backgroundly working in the sense, we'll see. First, we need to identify which one is a parental node. That is a major part. So ID3 is nothing but a iterative dichotomizer. That is the meaning. So what will be that in the sense, we have to find the individually outlook, temperature, humidity, wind data, and find that this ID3, there is your information gain methodologies, find the gain first. Okay. So for example, sunny data, there are 5 sunny data are there in your table. In the 5 sunny data, how many yes and how many no? Okay, so find that part and find the gain value. Okay, so gain value, we can use that formula like a probability of yes minus probability of no. Minus probability of yes minus probability of no. Okay, so we can calculate individually for 4 things, find the gain value by using weighted average method. Okay, so for example, gain of outlook 0.24, 0.029, 516, 0.0419. Among that, which one is the highest value that will take as a parental node? So this is the way backgroundly it is working. Then we split the data. Further we classify because now outlook is on highest value, so that is take as the parental one. Remaining it take like a sunny data, overcast data, rainy data will be there. When all are same tone, all are same kind of leaf in the sense, you stop the process. Otherwise, similarly you can take. Okay, now sunny data will be over. Remaining temperature, humidity, and windy data you take as another small kind of problem. Then do the process, repeating process. Once the process have been done, finally we have a tree. Okay, all are yes data, all are no data. So this way you can be calculated. So this is background. This way backgroundly is working for machine learning. Random forest algorithm. Random forest means multiple decision trees will be there. From that majority of voting, it will be working. That is called random forest algorithm. Skip that. Then similarly, naive-based classifiers. It's used to find that only classification algorithm. We have some plenty of data. It considers only probability of yes, total number of probability of yes, and total number of probability of no. Okay, so from data, it will be classify and find the probability about only yes, only no. Within the 2 part, which one having the highest value, that will be taken as a final one. So this is the way we can be used. Just on data, then I'll wind up the session. Here, suppose if you want, you can see the data in machine learning in the classification part. Suppose we have some data. First import the data. Identify which one is a predictor, which one is a response. Okay, one response compulsory needed. Now train the data. So after that, we have some confusion matrix window will be there. For example, and here there are here different kind of algorithms are there. After uploading the data, first you select the algorithms, then train the data. So apart from just 2 minutes, apart from that, the regression also is there for identifying your answer. Classification we discuss now. Okay, now we see regression. I just upload one error value. Okay, just 2 minutes I'll end up. So this is our actual data I have uploaded for SS and the different kind of values. This is your actual value, then this is your predicted value. Regression in the sense we need to calculate the error. So there is no confusion matrix, there is no accuracy will be there. So first I upload the data. First I uploaded the voltage, current and Preetha values. I upload the data. First normal initialization of the library only, but I need values. There are 4 values are there: mean absolute error, mean error, mean square error, then RMC, root mean square error, and ask error. There are 4 error values are there. Your error will be very minimum value. Only then we can be tell that these algorithms are working properly. I upload one data. This is not uploaded. Same table one value. Okay. Then data frame of head value. So here head in the sense all the data now will become here. So I have a different column. Actually up to 26 columns are there, but SS is nothing but a actual value and row 1 is nothing but a created value. Okay, so I list down that actual value. I just consider row 22. If you want, you can consider different. Then find the error. Import mean absolute error means error value will be displayed. 0.40 is a very minimum value. Similarly, mean square error, Okay, so backgroundly formula is there. Probably formula is working. Then root mean square error, that is called RMCE, and last one is. So these all are backgroundly working for regression analysis. So classification means we are using the confusion matrix regression analysis or confusion matrix and accuracy and precision. Regressions also, these matrices for regression. Yeah, this is the formula is backgroundly working. Mean absolute error, mean square error, RMCE and R square error. So I just stop my presentation. Just I show that these are some research opportunities are there. So we can develop machine learning based fault detection, predictive analysis, energy forecasting analysis, digital twin methodologies, and early predicting systems in industry management, anomaly detection for industry networks, smart grid integration, then predict about the battery and supercapacitor analysis, then blockchain based security analysis, and cyber security threats in the energy domains. These are some research opportunities. Just after from this, I stop my presentation. If you have any doubts, any discussion,
Thank you, sir. Now, anyone, if you have any doubts, questions for sir, you can share that questions on the chat box, or you can unmute yourself and ask the questions. I guess no one has any questions. Yeah. Thank you so much, sir, for this engaging session today. I know like everyone enjoyed it very much. It showed your talent and knowledge about the topic. Thank you so much for sharing your knowledge with us today. We hope to collaborate with you again in the future. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for inviting me. Sincere thanks to all participants and management, Sanjivani universities and also. Thank you. Thank you all. Have a good day.
I request everyone to please mark the attendance if you are not marked till now, and to please the meeting. Thank you so much for your attendance. Thank you.